Some high school students are playing football. The coach Willis tells them to leave, and when he's alone, someone approaches him.
What?
After that, the teachers are arguing at school. Night falls and they have to leave, but teacher Drake forgets the keys and goes back. Upon returning, she hears a noise and encounters Coach Willis. He asks her for a pencil. She gives it to him and asks him to go to sleep. The coach grabs the pencil and stabs her hand with it. She runs away, but the doors are locked.
Aw, for the love of crud!
The coach comes and the teacher hits him. Teacher Olsen comes and Drake asks for help.
Mrs. Olsen.
She goes for the keys that fell, but Willis runs to catch her. The teacher manages to get out, but Olsen kills her with scissors.
I was not expecting that.
And that's how it begins. Welcome to Random Recaps. In this video, I am going to recap the movie. The next day, we see the daily life of a group of students from the high school in the city of Harrington. Among them, we meet Frodo, but here he's called Casey, then Stokely, Delilah, Stan Delilah's boyfriend. Poor Casey gets bullied a lot, Marybeth the new girl, and Zeke a young man who makes homemade drugs to sell to other students. Then we see teachers wondering about teacher Drake. Williams drinking a lot of water.
So the coach is thirsty.
That's suspicious.
And teacher Olsen with a changed style. Then Stan and Delilah argue because Stan no longer wants to be a football player.
I was hoping you'd be with me on this.
Marybeth approaches Stokely to try to be her friend, but Delilah comes to bother Stokely and leaves. Meanwhile, poor Frodo walks alone, so he doesn't get bullied.
Poor ugly thing, you.
He finds a strange insect-sized creature on the playground. Then the coach arrives and kicks him off the field. Later, Marybeth tries to befriend Stokely again, although Stokely doesn't want friends. Casey brings the creature to Professor Furlong, who analyzes it and thinks it's a new species of cephalopod.
I don't want to blow smoke at everybody here, but I think you found a new species.
Accidentally, Stokely drops water on it, making it move. The professor throws it into the fish tank, and we see it duplicate. The creature bites the professor. Stan tells the coach he won't play anymore, and Usher bullies Frodo. Then we see Stan showering. A teacher approaches saying she can't breathe, and her hair starts falling out. Olsen says the teacher has cancer,
She's on a lot of medication at the moment.
asking if she realizes the coach is out on the field getting wet.
That's weird.
Teacher Burke scolds Steve for selling porn and drugs, and he offers her condoms.
Dad, are you crazy?
No, I'm warm.
Casey and Delilah go looking for information about the teachers for their newspaper. Then Olsen and Willis arrive. Casey and Delilah hide in a closet and watch as the teachers put one of those creatures Casey found on the field into the nurse's ear.
Ew! What the fuck?
And the dead teacher in the closet. The teachers realize someone is in the closet, and Casey and Delilah run away, encountering teacher Drake
Whoa.
and telling her what happened. But now all the teachers are behaving strangely, causing Casey and Delilah to flee the school scared. Then they call the police, blaming the teachers for killing the teacher, but the police only find a doll
That wasn't there. They put that there.
and the teachers saying Casey is lying.
Lies! They filled the earth by lies!
Casey realizes they also put the creature in the cop. Then the parents punish Casey for lying since they don't believe him, even taking away his porn magazines. Casey realizes his teachers are waiting for him and falls out the window, but there's no one there. The next day, the father forces Casey to go to school. At school, he meets Delilah, and she tells him her parents didn't believe her either. Then we see that all the teachers are possessed with that creature and they love water. Marybeth helps Stokely talk to Stan, since Stokely is attracted to Stan. Then Marybeth meets Zeke.
It's a pleasure.
Pleasure's all mine.
Stokely and Stan realize something strange is happening. Zeke also realizes something weird is going on at school. Then teacher Burke arrives, insults Zeke, and threatens him to stop selling drugs. Casey tells Stokely what he saw and assumes that what's happening is that they are alien invaders getting into the teachers' bodies.
Casey, I think you've interacted with the flagpole one too many times.
Delilah told Stan, and when they go to look for the creature Casey found, it's no longer there. When they tell him they're aliens, Stan doesn't believe them. Meanwhile, Zeke steals chemicals to make drugs, and tells Mary Beth, then kisses her. Zeke and Mary Beth overheard what they were talking about and Zeke mocks Casey. Then Professor Furlong arrives. Zeke tells him that Casey thinks he's an alien.
Is that true?
The professor won't let the students leave. Zeke cuts off his fingers, and the professor goes to infect Zeke, but he stabs the drug into his eye. The professor pushes Zeke, and the drug has a reaction effect on the alien that ends up killing him. The friends leave and realize that many students are infected, or at least they think so. Many just stare at them. They go to Zeke's car and leave. They get to Zeke's house and investigate the creature. They do tests on a rat and see how the alien possesses the rat. Zeke kills it and opens it, removing the creature.
You disgust me. Go on.
Zeke says it's a parasite that adheres to the body, but they need water to survive, otherwise the body dries up, and the drug dries them up until it kills them.
The drug's diuretic. Dries it out.
Stokely says in theory there is a leader controlling them all, and if you kill it, they all die. Everyone starts to distrust each other, believing that anyone there could be an alien. So Zeke comes up with the idea that they all inhale the drug to be sure no one is an alien.
That makes sense to me.
Casey does it first, and he's not an alien, and starts laughing from the drug's effect. Then Zeke inhales it, and he's not an alien either. Then Stan, then Stokely. Stan and Zeke also start laughing. Mary Beth and Delilah are left. Mary Beth doesn't want to because she's allergic,
That's suspicious.
but she does it anyway. Delilah also does it, and they realize she's the alien.
You were an alien all the time, and you didn't even tell me.
I didn't even know.
Delilah destroys most of Zeke's drug stash. She runs away and escapes.
Should have known that crazy bitch was one of them.
The others go look for the alien queen to kill her. Stokely and Stan realize everyone is infected and think Teacher Drake is the queen, so she makes them follow her. Stan catches her. Casey hesitates to give her the drug.
Do it! Just do it!
And Zeke shoots her, but the teacher gets up and Mary Beth pours all the drug on her, which causes the alien to disintegrate. Stan goes to find out if it worked and if Drake was really the queen. Stokely kisses him before leaving, and Stan sees the still infected coach. Stan comes back and asks to open the door. The others distrust him. They give him the last drug, but Stan was also infected and spills the drug.
Oh, come on!
He can't get in, so he leaves. Casey thinks the coach is the leader. Zeke goes to get some remaining drug doses from his car with Casey. While they hide from the football team, Casey distracts everyone so Zeke can go to the car. Casey meets Delilah, who persuades him to also become an alien.
We can help you belong. Isn't that what you really want?
Casey runs away. Zeke gets to his car, but then Teacher Burke appears. Zeke gets into his car, but the teacher also tries to get the drug, and the teacher tries to infect him. Then Zeke crashes on purpose, causing the teacher to fly out of the car, headless.
Fuck this, somebody.
Meanwhile, Stokely and Mary Beth are at school talking. Mary Beth reveals she's the queen of the creatures.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
She goes after Casey and Stokely. She manages to grab Stokely, but Casey helps her. The two go to hide, and the alien turns back into a human. Mary Beth tries to trick Zeke into believing Stokely is the alien. We see that at Zeke's house, Mary Beth used Delilah as a distraction to get rid of her dose without them seeing. Zeke tries to give Mary Beth the drug, but Stokely stops him since she's also possessed.
Aw, for the love of crud!
Casey grabs her and locks her up. Casey gives the drug so Zeke trusts him. Suddenly, Zeke is hit. The queen looks for Casey. Casey grabs the drugs off the floor. Meanwhile, the queen explains that in her world, there were many seas until everything started moving together and she escaped to Earth. The queen transforms again. Casey tries to trap her on the stairs and succeeds, and he puts the drug in her eyes. At the same time, the queen spits the parasites onto his face. But luckily, the queen dies, and that's how Casey, the loser everyone bullied, saves the world. The parasites the others had also die. A month later, everyone has returned to normal and resumes their lives. Zeke becomes a football player and Teacher Burke likes Zeke.
What? FBI, open up!
Stan and Stokely start a relationship. Casey stops suffering abuse from his classmates and starts dating Delilah and becomes a local hero at school. And Professor Furlong is still alive with one eye and no fingers, and that's the end of the movie.